those of you who've seen our videos when we are leaving Toronto in the dark of morning, or the cold and windy or blustery or foggy, this morning, which is Happy Valentine's Day,
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
is February 14th, 2024. It's just after 7 a.m. And of course now the days starting to lengthen again after the shorter days in the winter.
Yeah.
So now we have gorgeous light in the morning. And look, we're chasing a GO train. We're gonna see if we can catch up to it. There it is, if you can't see it.
Like, we can get, like, do you think we can get chocolate somewhere now?
Did it say chocolates?
Yeah. Thinking about, we've got,
Oh, now you're on
Debbie and Catherine
facilitator mode. What can we do to make it a slightly
special
fun experience this morning?
Let's have a little fucking love in the world.
There is the sunlight hitting those buildings already. Oh, look. And VRM. I missed it passing the GO train. Good video moment. But
Everybody's in a very speedy mood,
There
I
it
can
is.
tell you. They're all like speeding. Yes, I got another one up my ass, and you can, just give me a little break because I might throw my brake on and you'll be sorry.
we're gonna catch the GO train. No, we're not.
No, we won't.
There, look.
Why not? Don't
Let's
they
see what's
stop in
happening.
places?
They should, but I don't think it stops for a while. Or I think it goes under the bridge, and we go in a different. We go north, and it goes south or south.
So
There you
people
go.
going to Hamilton, or are they going Guelph, or
GO train goes to Aldershot, so which is just short of Hamilton. So yeah, but I mean now there's one that goes to Niagara Falls, so I don't even know anymore if it does that during the week. Look at all this that's going on
Sorry, I've got my nose is running. So thank you so much.
here. There's a lot going on over here. It's like we're driving to another city.
Yeah, I know. It is amazing, isn't it?
Look at the glitter.
Oh, look at the other side.
Yeah.
We're not moving.
Oh no, going into the city, to the city.
The shitty. I actually thought, well, I'll wear just my sweater with my coat.
Yeah.
And I can take off my coat. But really, it's cold.
Oh really? Together we stand with Ukraine.
So I didn't hear back from Catherine yet. I should go back and make sure I sent it. But
She's probably thinking, I'll see them tomorrow.
maybe. I could just talk to Veronica and see if she would arrange it. Maybe.
She probably could actually. That's what makes sense. We're getting out of Toronto.
That's good.
We're heading to the other city. It could be the Twin Cities, Toronto, Hamilton.
Is that really a Twin Cities?
It could be. Why not?
Oh, you mean it
I'm
could
putting
grow,
it on the
it could
table.
grow to that?
Yeah, listen, we're pretty much like,
Yeah.
as we drive along, it's like seamless, except for a few patches of grass.
Well, I certainly like how the current government messed up. Oh, we'll make you part of. No, we changed our mind.
All right, PO, what they were doing, yeah.
No.
It's like,
Idiots. Fucking idiots.
yeah, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Why can't
Yeah.
we be,
Yeah.
and then in New York, it's this tri-state area. Are we getting here some maybe hopeful news?
There is this.
Is it? But what's ironic is look at how gorgeous it looks, but it's freezing now. It's, like this is the thing about Canada. Like the other day when it was also kind of soupy, darkish, it was actually not unpleasant, but now it's like down to minus 18 or something.
Is it really?
Yes, it's really cold.
Wow.
And so that's why you're cold. Wherever you said you thought, I think I'll just wear a sweater and a
I thought
coat.
I'd just wear the sweater. Driving, right?
Right. You're in a car.
And it's only now that I'm starting to warm up, so
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah, well, the sun will come out.
That's a pretty car. Buy your car by the color.
Like it looks like spring is on its way because the light is, and even the way the light's happening, it's a different kind of light now.
Well, they would be driving not that long ago in darkness.
Exactly. But even I find the light that we had before, this light is very sunny. It's very orangey, more
like the car.
more than usual when light comes up. Anyway, by the time light comes up, it's still kind of grayish light. Even with the sun, bright sun, it's kind of a white light. Now we kind of get, it's almost like the Saharan sand from the desert is blowing over, and the sun is, what's the word, deflecting off those grains, which is what happens when you get that in the Caribbean anyway. Now they get all the sand, it blows, and they get this some effect. It's called.
Oh, here we go. I know this is terrible. We have to listen to this conversation.
There's been no arrests in connection with the shootings, and there are big questions about the investigation, including why Peel police officers paid a visit to the home just days before the incident. Talia Ricci reports.
Jaspreet Kaur Sidhu has been in hospital since November 20th. That was the evening her parents were shot and killed at their family's Caledon rental house.
My
She
goodness.
was shot 13 times. I still have to learn sitting, standing, walking. Some days are filled with pain, lots of pain and medication, little attacks, panic attacks. Jagtar Sidhu and Harbhajan Sidhu were visiting Jaspreet and her brother from India and planned to travel
my
home in
goodness.
January.
Oh my
father
goodness.
was shot in front of me.
Oh,
I heard my mother's last screams, and after that, it was complete silence. Only the noises of gunshots were there. Jaspreet and her family want answers. They also want to know why Peel Regional Police officers showed up to the property and spoke to the parents 4 days before they were killed. They say for now it's possible that it was a mistaken identity. We don't know if we are safe or we are not safe. The case is still under investigation by Ontario Provincial Police. The family has started a webpage called Speak for Justice to raise awareness. Talia Ricci, CBC News, Toronto.
Toronto fire crews have rescued 2 people from a two-alarm fire
And who
in a
does this always
low-rise
keep happening
residential
to?
building
I
on
can't.
Sherwood North of
how
Carlton.
does it,
They
like,
were called to the building shortly after midnight. The 2 occupants were carried from an
Can't
upper
imagine
unit
the
using a
world is
ladder.
like-
Firefighters say there are no injuries at this time. 2 cats were also rescued. TFS says cleanup operations continue. TTC shelter buses are on scene to assist those affected. Police in Niagara say they've made arrests in a
These
sex and
women
human
raped.
trafficking ring. 13 men have been arrested at a
Send
Niagara Falls hotel
about
and
four-
charged.
3 or 4
The
women
suspects
who were
range in
writing
age from
together,
20 to 60
and
years
Amina
old.
is
They face
posting
charges
them
including
on
child
Amy's
bullying,
site.
obtaining
And
sexual
I read the
services,
one this
and
morning,
inviting
and
sexual
it's just-
exploitation of a young person.
I don't know
The
how they-
men
I don't know
arrested
how
are
they
mostly
live.
from the Niagara
Okay, I
region,
don't
while
know.
one
Like,
is
they're
from
just being
Windsor and
put
another
out
is from
into
Buffalo.
this space,
The
and
YWCA
I
Niagara
don't-
region
I don't
describes
know how they're
Niagara as an
gonna make
epicenter
it.
for
I
human
don't.
trafficking, for sexual,
So
labor,
awful.
and domestic exploitation. It is 7:34, and you're listening to Metro Morning on CBC Radio 1. A Brantford woman who faked pregnancies and defrauded doulas across adjust, but looking at the cameras, it appears that they've moved off again. So watch out for them.
They're getting their full of duct tape back,
Watch
that's
out
why.
for them.
Well,
I hope it's not them. Oh my God.
forward right now.
Isn't it funny how news comes at us? I was just sitting here thinking about how they just roll it from one horrible thing to another, and then they go back to a light thing, but it's all it's like there's no pause in between even or a kind of reaction. It's just simply it's like a symphony orchestra of some kind that you just kind of becomes the soundtrack of our lives, right? Which is why some people sort of don't listen to the news.
I have to. I'm a news head.
It's sunny at -8 with a wind chill of -14. We expect a high
What?
of 0 today.
I told you.
Increasing cloudiness tonight.
And that's warming up since this morning. Oh, you people who are watching from other countries think, oh, it'd be great to live in Canada. Are you listening?
And I were texting yesterday, and you.
I mean, you know, if you wanna and if you have to, there's lots of things what could work. But if there's lots of things that work where you are, you know, just be aware that it's not all, what is it, rainbows and lollipops.
It isn't. It's hard for me.
And it's all relative too, because you're probably listening and going, yeah, but let me tell you where I now am.
Yeah.
Right? So I get it. But just so you know, be prepared.
Yes.
One of the things is weather.
Tomorrow, having gained any one quality or ability,
It
what
is.
would it be?
Well, and I mean, Hassan and Sophie have hardly seen any winter.
What I see in this, but it's brilliantly written.
They think
because
this
it makes
is
it
normal.
sound very positive. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Ooh, that would be a good
The
opening
alternative way
warm-up
to ask this
icebreaker.
question is,
I'm gonna remember
how do you
that.
feel? Like, what is the thing about you that makes you not, you know, a perfect human being or something like that? That's the way-
Well, you got a little
What is
stumbly
the
there, yeah.
ability that what is the quality?
What's the quality?
It's patience.
Oh.
I should gain patience.
So wake up tomorrow
So
morning
I'm-
with patience.
Yeah, so I'm recognizing that I don't exhibit patience. Yeah, don't exhibit it. Anyway,
What would yours be?
since we're exposing our failings, who wants to go next?
Feeling. Well, that's what we're
What do you
doing.
want to
for
wake up
feelings.
tomorrow with, Joe? What do I want to wake up tomorrow? I actually would say a little more patience.
Okay.
Can you tell we all live in Toronto?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! I was
Driving.
driving north on Keene.
Here we
just
go,
yesterday,
drivers.
And just speaking of patience, the honking, the number of people who honk at
That's
everything,
bad.
like a pedestrian is crossing the street,
Oh!
cars behind
Yeah.
the guy, not killing the pedestrian or honking, like, why aren't you turning right yet? Or people who
Have
are
you
turning
ever
into a
seen
Tim
him?
Hortons line that
No.
honestly
Oh, he
has
is
90
really good
cars on it.
looking.
I don't understand.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
his
often
name?
like he often goes to war zones, right? He's on TV a
Something
lot.
that's not the
name?
road.
David
and they're not
Coleman.
moving.
Well, I probably
Are
have
you
seen
not
it.
meant to honk in a situation like that?
You're meant to be patient because you don't know.
I'm
I
not.
feel that we're diverting from the major question. I answered.
Focus.
David answered.
I have no idea what he's doing. Like he's literally went from war zones to doing the morning show.
Probably his partner said, I'd like you to stay alive.
The next thing, right screens, all of that.
Okay, to stay alive, or they both, or he made a decision about his life.
But he's still see actually they'll take him off and they'll send him off to, you know,
Right? Like,
hospital.
it's such a simple
Wait.
thing. But,
And he does
but
the late news sometimes. He's spent him all over
You
the
lived
place.
up to love your room.
But I mean, this is what morning shows do. They sit around and laugh.
I want a better memory. I'd like to wake
Me
up
too.
tomorrow.
Me too.
None of us are going to remember this conversation in 2 minutes.
To be more fearless. I feel that when I was
Be more fearless.
I took a
Wow.
lot more risks.
Fearless, I think she said.
Yeah.
Fearless,
You're
yeah.
more cautious. You don't, risk as much.
Yeah, like him.
I'll hang around with me, kid.
Yes.
son. His producer is his family. It's about some of the family. Yeah.
And so, you know, they were saying, no, we wanted to show this part of his life.
Yeah.
Didn't want to show
And it's
that.
what people are hoping and want. They want everything all at once in this one movie. And the people were making it, even I was, and then they kind of tell you, no, we were telling this story about a certain time in his life when he was making this album, and they wanted to highlight the relationship he had with his wife, who you realize he is him because of his wife. Like, she was the one who had the idea of the kinds of songs he should sing, kind of. So I guess the movie tells you that. So I mean, so I'm curious to see. And then I saw a scene where he's confronted by his wife. That's amazing scene.
Yeah.
Did I send that to you? I might have sent you the link. Because I saw a talk show with the woman who plays actor who plays his wife, and it's brilliant. So I just thought, just that scene alone makes me want to. Even though I was gonna, I don't know, wait to. I'm like, okay, now I'll go get my ticket and go see it. It looks like. So yeah, so no, but people are unhappy because they want, why does this in there, and why don't it tell this stuff, and what about that stuff? How come it's not saying? And I always think movies about people's lives are, you know, because and then they also shot scenes that they edited because they had to keep it to a certain length. I remember even when, you know, remember in Jennifer, a couple of films that I've gone to see, sort of the rough cuts, that it's like, you go, oh my God, it's so, and then you're like, yeah, but to get it distributed and to get to theaters, it can't be 3 hours long.
Right.
Unless it's Killers of the Flower Moon or whatever, which is, I remember sitting there thinking, why am I having so many naps? And then I get out and the person said, you know, that was 3 hours. I was like, oh my God, that's what was that? I kept falling asleep. Because I usually have maybe 1 or 2 naps. I think I had about 5 naps. And I thought, why am I? And I realized this is a long movie. Good film. I struggle with some things about it. But have you seen it?
But I'm going to go. There's a new film out. Maybe that is it. Is it still
Martin Scorsese.
Oh, maybe.
And it stars William DiCaprio, and there's Lily, an indigenous woman, who's been winning all the awards for Best Actress.
What's the name of the film again?
Something of the Flower Moon is what I always remember, but I was getting it wrong. I think it's the Killers of the Flower Moon or something. It's about the whole thing with the indigenous community. I think I told you about it, right? Because I've seen it. And it's actually on Apple TV too, as well.
Okay, then
now.
that's not the film I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one that we're going to go see because it's. I think it's Japanese. It might be Japanese. Yeah. I think so. We like Japanese.
I do too. But I never say it's Korean. I'm sort of a more Korean movie kind of. Look at that. That's kind of gorgeous. Look at that front of us. It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
I need my sunglasses.
It's kind of cute. Look at this. It's like a scarf. Is that what they call it? A escarpment? Or something?
Because it looks up there. Like
Yeah. But it's like a sort of, it's got a
no, it's
level.
the ocean. That's the
It's
ocean.